What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
Today we are in, well, we're currently in a 1993 right-hand drive Supra.
So we're doing another car review, I guess you can call it.
Quote unquote, we'll say car review. This is actually one of the Supras that were in our cruise with us. Our family cruise. And tastefully modded, as Lewis would say over here. Our brother Lewis would say it is a resto mod type car. He'll give you the rundown on some things. I'll go over what I do know. Car's currently on I believe a 6262 precision turbo. I know that he's running the V160 transmission, the 6-speed twin turbo transmission, and the same thing with the diff. It's a twin turbo diff. The car has what, 200 kilometers. Very tastefully modded.
Yeah, so it started its life out as in Australia as just a regular NA 5-speed Supra. Oh, sorry, that's not second. So this car, I picked it up with him in the importer, I believe 2 Decembers ago. So he's had this car for quite a while. This car is pretty nice. He has done like a little bit, you know, exterior. He's done some things to it. But basically, he brought this car back to stock, and he also, you know, put wheel suspension, exhaust.
Well, the car was stock when he got it with some like racer mods, we'll say.
Yeah, and it's a little dim in here because he has, which I think is like ridiculous, but he has these windows tinted.
Yeah,
I think these are 20%. But then he also has a windshield, and I think this is like 45%.
I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell. I'm gonna step out the car real quick, and I'm gonna just keep the windows up for a second, just so you guys can see.
It's also louder now.
Oh, okay. So, this car is, you can't see inside the car. You can barely see. Try waving. Nah, yeah, you could barely see him. This is what the car looks like. We shut it off. Very, very, very nice car.
This is not big guy friendly. No, it's not bad.
It's actually not bad. This car is on some really wide wheels and you can actually see it rubs a little bit, especially with us at least. Yeah. He weighs probably like 150 pounds less than us.
Right here. So 295/40.
Yeah. So there's some wide boys right there. In the rear. What are these, CCW Classics?
No, it's just CCWs, I think DW 110s.
Okay.
So they're like kind of like classics, but they're really not. So this car has actually been through like quite a transformation. When he first bought this car, I don't know if we can get a picture, but we'll try to throw in a picture as a thumbnail. So that's how the car came, as a thumbnail. Since then, he got the car completely resprayed. He also got this is actually a carbon fiber hood, believe it or not. But my cousin's not that much of a ricer. Sorry to you guys, this is a trigger warning. So he's not that much of a ricer, so he actually had a color match when he painted the whole car. So this is color matched. Most people in that Tesla are definitely watching us.
Yeah.
So basically, he did I think these are USDM.
Yeah, they're the black housings. I don't know what they are.
The lights, because we need to get this car started.
Yeah, they are OEM. They are OEM black housings, and these things are like brand new. Pretty mint. You want to pop the hood for us?
Yeah. Anyways.
This is the one downfall which he just ordered was this. This is a replica OEM TRD lip, I think it is, and he just ordered.
That is a.
Oh, this is the OEM one.
Yeah.
So this is the OEM one. He had a replica on it previously. Oh, actually, you can see that it is a little different. So.
We have spectators.
You can see the.
Yeah, so this is the cool thing about this hood. Over there. The cool thing about this hood is that it has these block offs here. So like, you know, when it's raining like today, you don't have to worry about water coming inside your engine bay. This hood is actually pretty heavy to be carbon fiber, and I don't know where the hood
prop is right in front of you, buddy.
Oh, there it is. All right, so let's not leave this on too long because it's pretty heavy. So anyway, so this car started as a complete stock Supra.
5-speed though, right?
5-speed, yeah. So it had a W58 from factory. He basically converted it to a V160 complete twin turbo drivetrain. So it has the twin turbo diff, like you said, diff, trans, and I don't know if the axle matters, but the axle's super.
Yeah.
So basically, he then did a NAT, which is what we're doing on the SC300. So it is just, he has a CX Racing manifold. I believe it's Precision 62 turbo.
It's under the turbo blanket. He has heat shrink. I mean, you got to keep these things.
Boost solenoid and everything. This is, it looks kind of small, but this is like 2 inches. Cold side piping. Or this is hot side, right? I don't know, but this is what this compressor housing. So it's 2 inches here, but then this is the cool side. This is, I guess, 3.5 inch. It's big, anyways. So this manifold here is just, I believe it's like an OBX manifold that he actually had powder coated. But these are the stock GE runners here, the stock GE Plenum, and then he's got this actual throttle body, and he had a powder coated all matched, and then he got this crazy throttle body. Maybe that's why we're having issues. Well, at least I'm having an issue driving the car.
It's not much of an issue. It just makes it a little unpleasant.
Well, especially like somebody who doesn't really drive this car often. I've driven it a couple times, but as somebody who doesn't drive this car often, you have to deal with the pedal is very stiff. But once you like push past it, it like just starts revving high. We did a couple clips, a couple takes before this, so we'll put that in. Where like one of them, I literally revved
high,
OD,
yeah.
Like, I revved it pretty high.
Ordered from Australia, and sorry about that.
ID 1200 cc injectors. It has a GTE head gasket, like a regular NAT build, ARP head studs, which is now all back ordered. He has a catch cam setup over there with AN lines coming straight out of the valve covers.
We'll throw in a couple cinematics of the bay and everything.
Oh look, the power steering cap is down there.
Oh, it is.
It fell off. So we got to make sure we tell him about that. He has his he made this himself. It looks like
this is 100%
tie down,
factory battery,
but it's working, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, so
Toyota True Star battery.
So this car, you know, he was into Hondas just like us. He got rid of all his Hondas to then buy something like this.
Just to give a little background on some of the cars he had.
So cousin Eric is a right-hand drive special
type of guy.
Right-hand drive like type of guy, yeah. So before this, he had a 2000 EK9 CTR, yeah. And before, and at the same time,
yeah,
because he, you know, cousin Eric, he also had I think it was 98 spec Type R with the USDM front conversion. So it was a JDM car.
Yeah.
Right-hand drive converted to USDM front end.
Well, it was UKDM.
Yeah, it was UKDM because the guy who had it before him even had like UKDM engine, UKDM engine. Yeah. Which, for you Type R guys, it was a B18 C6, which in the US we had B18 C5s. So that just gives you a little rundown on what he comes from. But before that, you know, going back to his real roots, he had this little janky little Civic that he got from our cousin.
Well, you missed the EG6 SIR.
Oh, yeah, too. But let's just go all the way to the beginning. So he had this janky little EK Civic, like 96. They got from our cousin Ariel, who owns the CTR that we just did a review on. And that car, he did a K-swap in it, and he turboed it, and it was making 600 off a 4-cylinder.
Stock K24 with just head gas. He likes testing his boundaries, because so the same thing he did with this which was essentially
this is a stock engine.
Yeah, he just did a head gasket, ARP head studs on that car, and send it to the moon, and it actually held up. I think it was 600 ponies to the wheels.
Yeah, and he sold the car, I think, completely running.
Yeah.
He got good money. That's when we started getting to, like, you know, the R stuff and the Honda game.
Yeah, the right-hand drive, and that's
So I mean, this car, before it was like this, he had this hood was carbon fiber, and he had a TRD special wing. It was one of those like
janky wings.
Sorry, cousin Eric, but it was a replica. And I mean, he said they're like super expensive if you can even find them. But it had a carbon fiber like flap in the middle. But then he just said he wants to convert his car back to like stock. So he's going for the TT style looking car, you know, with the lip and everything. So he's completely converted the car back to stock body. He also did tell us that he doesn't like the way that the hood fits. So he's gonna convert. He's gonna he ordered a brand new hood from Toyota. So you already know how cousin Eric does it. So it's gonna be completely stock, and you know, and the next time you guys probably see it on the next cruise.
Well, stock aesthetic wise.
Yeah. So in the interior, you know, these cars, these NA cars come with cloth interior, and this car, like, it wasn't tinted before, so it was the rear seat's kind of like just like my SC300.
Yeah.
Beat up, like a bear was chilling in there. So then he got these US spec Supra seats, the black ones, and then he got the rear seats reupholstered in black.
So these are original. These are twin turbo seats.
No, they're just Supra seats,
whatever they are. And then we got a little bit of a mess back there for him. We'll clean up. Yeah, but the rears are reupholstered. They actually look really good too.
Yeah. Cool thing about this car, it has these super wide wheels. These are 18 by 11. The offset, I don't know, but it's pretty low. They are CCW DW 110s, and you know, he just wanted to go for something kind of not flashy, but I think he missed the ball on that one, and this is pretty flashy. I
feel like this is a classic, like timeless Supra build.
I mean, the CCW classics are our Uncle Bob. His name is not Bob, but our Uncle Bob.
We call him
the
Uncle
other Supra
Bob,
you guys saw in our cruise video. He has CCW classics, and it's not a drag pack like these cars usually come in, but it's a nice setup. They're all powder coated completely, sand black.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty nice setup. Maybe. Let us know down in the comments below if you guys want to see that car. It's sort of similar, but not really. That's a US spec car. It is an original TT car, and we'll get more into it if you guys want to see it.
What's the top called?
A Targa.
Yeah, it's a Targa top.
Yeah. Believe it or not, these cars are actually, like, as twin turbos, they're actually rare, like slick top. With other Targas, they're actually more common Targa.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I actually found that out. I think you mentioned that to me
I just
previously.
seen a Hoonigan video where they had
well, you see all the slop too when you don't got the Targa top.
Oh, yeah,
it's crazy.
Like, yeah, it flexes too. But I just seen a Hoonigan video where this guy from New York was there, and he had like a twin turbo silver Supra that was slick top, and he said it was one of one ever made. I don't know, maybe he might be lying, but that's pretty cool, you know. 'Cause I didn't realize, but these cars are mostly Targa, especially the twin turbo models.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just do some cinematics.
And then he'll do some flybys while we're in here.
And
just
then we'll do some driving, yeah. So let's do some let's get into it.
Car sounds really good. So, there's a couple bad things about this car though. Like, I really can't put it on my seatbelt.
Me neither now. Oh wait, never mind. It's extended all the way. I'm good now.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, I'm not. All right, guys. I know somebody commented in our last video that we don't wear seatbelts. We're trying. Cousin Eric has some safety concerns to check out for next drive.
Yeah.
But we're not going too far, so we're just gonna take a quick little drive to our destination and just talk some more and yeah.
So being that the Supra is such an iconic car that just about every single person that grew up in the early 2000s and late 90s has ever wanted. Like, this is everybody, I feel like this is at least one or everybody's dream in one way or another. You being able to drive it. Me, I'm gonna be 100% honest, I'm scared of this car. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I've had a rear wheel drive car with a lot less power, and that car used to kick out all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I like it because I like the thrill. We did, like, earlier it was raining harder, and I did do like a little pull, and the car, and even then, just now when I was driving it, the car did like
it did a little
shimmy on me, but since it has the rear, like, kind of, it doesn't go too far out. But I'm sure if you stay in it, it's gonna go further out.
Yeah, 100%.
But I mean, the car, unfortunately, is not really obtainable anymore. I think the car in this market, you know, these things are going stock NA automatic for $35,000. And even the imported cars, you're looking at $30,000 for like a right-hand drive one,
automatic,
high mileage, and automatic. You know.
And we know this because he when he bought this car, this was before
he bought this car
market.
like literally months before the hype.
Yeah, literally, because had he waited by even, I could tell you he paid under $20,000 for this car.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean,
plus shipping.
Yeah.
So let's even call it $25,000. That's over. You can't touch one of these cars. $25,000. Original 5-speed. Well, original manual. You just can't touch them. And it's a car that like I said, it's iconic. This is like this is similar or right up there with the R34. And at the going.
I mean, the R34s, the GTR R34s, they go for a lot of money.
No, I know, but I'm saying like at this point, not as growing up.
Different market,
yeah, growing up, the R34 has always been in that market. Supras, just when you think you're gonna.
I mean, we were born in the '90s, so we were, you know, we were kids. Like, we were like in like elementary school when Fast and Furious came out. Yeah. So like, you gotta understand
but we didn't miss a movie.
But you gotta understand that back in those days, the Supra just became this iconic car that everybody wanted and that everybody dreamed of having, that has so much potential. And here we are driving one, you know. Mama, we made it. Yeah. Sorry, cousin Eric made it. But no, I mean, like, you know, and like I always like joke around and knock, you know, oh, you know, we got the poor man Supra. But, you know, I gotta set this clear for all these people that are gonna be watching this, because these are Supra fans that are gonna be watching this. And I'm sorry to tell you, but the SC300 is not the poor man Supra, all right? Back in the day, the SC300 was worth a lot more.
Oh yeah,
MSRP.
Rate? Yeah, going rate.
However, you know,
in today's market, you can obtain an SC300. Yeah. A clean example is still going to cost you a decent amount.
You know, it's just that, you know, had the Fast and Furious chose the SC300 for the little hype thing.
They're recording us.
instead of the Supra, then maybe I'd be in a different market today. Mm-hmm. Who knows? But I just need to get that off my chest.
But I will tell you one thing is, in between this car and cousin Eric and Uncle Bob well, you've always been into it, but personally seeing these cars getting built and seeing the potential behind them has gotten me interested in this market. Yeah. And when I get interested, I usually try to buy something, but I don't know.
Yeah. I'll say this though, being exactly what I'm going to be building, this turbo car, I will say that one thing that has me kind of put off is that these cars build boost so fast that, like, you know, you're look at this guy. Your traditional car, you're like, you know, you can rev it up 4,500 RPMs.
We're in boost.
Yeah, this
at 3,500 RPMs.
I think once we cross over to 3,000, we're in straight boost. We're in straight boost. So, you know, it's a little off-putting because you don't want to, you know, sometimes you just want to, you know, be a little racer, rev it out a little bit more. But like, this thing is just kind of like, it's like 3,000 RPMs. Get ready for like launch.
Oh yeah, it sits you back. I mean,
you know,
even
look, keep your eye here. Keep your eye here. Look, 2,000, 2,100. We're in third gear. 2,500 already, boosting. Blow valves.
Yeah.
My favorite part of a boosted car.
100%, and we're happy that we got to experience this. I mean, it is coming to an end.
Yeah, we're almost at our destination, and
but so can we explain what's happening with our title? Why does it say we're introducing a new build?
Well, next video you'll see something. You'll see a different silver rocket.
Yeah,
a different silver bullet.
So what we did not lie. This is not clickbait.
It is clickbait. 100%.
On this video is clickbait, but we're also prepping you for next video because it will not be clickbait. Once you see next video, we're gonna introduce you to something we've been sitting on for a little while now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of the many surprises that we have for you.
Let's just say it's a little ironic. And I'll explain why it's ironic in next video.
So with that being said, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and
thank you guys for watching us, and follow us on Instagram at All Purpose Builds.